I find it difficult to answer the question about how do you balance it all, keeping Christ in the front of everything that you do while also dealing with anxiety and stress and just life moving at warp speed. The reality is some days I don't know that I am balancing it all very well. And then there are other days where I realize that because I'm at a place of peace that there is no balancing act involved. But I'm going to share with you a few things that have been helpful for me, and it is honestly why I wrote the book Power Moves. When you talk about balancing it all, there are some days where I am posting the podcast and answering questions, and we have a full production crew, lights, camera, hair, and makeup. And then there are other days like today where I need to get a podcast turned around. I've had a long day momming it up, and I am looking like the way God brought me into the world with that, but this wig and the microblades. Anyway, stay focused. Here's the point. Sometimes balancing it all is not how do I do everything at the same level that I have always done them, but rather how can I show up in this moment with the truth of how much capacity I have and allow my circumstances to prioritize what's most important. I love doing this podcast. I love hearing your questions. It is not so important that I have the hair, the makeup, and the production crew in order to turn this around. When it's nice to have it, it's nice, but I don't need it. And I think a lot of times we are thinking about how do I consistently be who I was when I was at the top of my game instead of allowing the game to adjust to where we are today. And so prioritization is one of the things that has really helped me to balance the things that are assigned to my responsibility. In addition to that, I will say that I certainly struggle with anxiety when it comes to getting things done. I often worry that I am in over my head. I don't have what it takes, but I have also recognized that my anxiety is the greatest when I am thinking about all of the things that I have to do at one time instead of realizing that none of them require me to do them right now. When I ask myself the question of all of the things that you have to do, what can you do right now? What is most pressing? What matters right now? What will matter tomorrow? What will matter 6 months down the road? Because sometimes I am stressing about things that are happening literally 6, 7 months, 8 months down the road. And so reminding myself to be present in the moment, to enjoy what I have. If I'm driving the kids and I have a book due, all I can do is drive the car. If I am writing a book, but the kids need a bath, I can close the laptop down or ask for help in making sure that the kids get their bedtime routine so that I can do what is in front of me.